pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Exposed. Exposed. Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking. SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vagina. Hey guys, this is Scarce here. Lots of news today. Lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
Ben Stiller,
pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I
Ben
still
Stiller.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Hey everybody, how are you? It's time for some exposure. No, it's not. We're done with the exposure for now. The exposure is done for now. And yes, I've already seen the comments. We have Rody Strong popping the super chat cherry. Warren right behind him. Ugh. Hold on one second. Juicy Booch. We'll say Juicy Booch also popped it. Juicy Booch also popped it. We have a lot of popping going on here. So the PS5 event is tomorrow. Boogie did a video on you, exposed. I know he did a video. I know. Jake Sargent, how are you? I am not going to be responding to it. At least maybe I'll discuss stuff here, but I'm not going to be responding to it in video form. I said my piece. I criticized one of his opinions, and that's it. Jake Sargent, hey, what's going on? Yep, Epic Games versus Apple versus Google. Epic's not the underdog. That's all I'll say. They're not the underdog. I broke up with my girl in real life, but I got an e-girl. Let go. Oh, you got that e-girl, son. I like stoned cucumber rich. Hold on one second. Hey, I'm actually streaming for work now. Can I talk to you later?
Missed your stream last night. Went to the hospital for taking too much edibles. Did you really? Stop. Really? How much did you take? How much did you take? See, I max out at like 10 milligrams a day, man. That's like it for me. PS5 will be $600. It'll be $600. It'll be $600. Awful value. Tremendous value. Tremendously awful value. Rich, I never knew you enjoyed THC. I love you even more now. Yes, I do. I'm not like a pothead, man, but I have like 5 to 10 milligrams a day. 600 Dolans, Amberclad. How the hell are you? Eric Seals. Hey, dude. What's good, man? Thomas Ashley. Hey, Rich, can I get a shout out? Here's your shout out. You think it'll be an easier chance to get a Series X pre-order versus PS5? I'm trying to pre-order both if possible. I have no idea. I am just a customer like all you guys. Daddy's just a customer. I have no special treatment. I have no preferential treatment. I don't get review units. I am buying, I'm doing well, Amber. I am buying the consoles at the same price as everyone else is. I'm missing super chats. I didn't miss your stream last night. I answered that. Malboy, you took 150 milligrams. Well, dude, my Exodus, what's good, man? Dude, 150 milligrams. I would be out of my fucking mind. I can't. That's a lot, dude. Exodus, what's good? That's a lot. Then again, those Death Stars that Joey Diaz pops like candy. They may actually be candy. They have they used to have 200 milligrams in each one. 200 milligrams. 200. Stars of Death, Death Stars, whatever. But but everyone's different, man. Like, dude, if I took, like, I was almost tempted to take another one, but that'd be 15 milligrams in a day. Now, on the flip side of that, it's not like I took it all at once. I took one 5 milligram mint at 12, another one at almost 6. I don't know. I may take another one now. I'm not sure. Maybe not. So, we'll see. Heavy breathing. Richie, oh, the camera's on. You should do a 24-hour stream for the PlayStation event with taking a 5 milligram edible every 3 hours with your shirt off, break the internet. No, thank you. I like my sleep. I like my sleep. That will not be happening. I like sleep. What do you think will be shown at the PlayStation conference? I think PlayStation will outsell Xbox or vice versa. I think PlayStation will outsell Xbox. But it's not all going to be about console sales for Microsoft. Console I almost feel like is secondary for them. So I'm hoping prices. Games, cool. I'm going to get the games. I want to know prices of the hardware. I always want to try an edible. Much would you recommend I try for the first time? Don't go over 5 milligrams. Don't go over 5 milligrams. Too much. Now how everyone handles it is different. How everyone's tolerance is different. You know what I mean? So you may, from the get-go, need 20 milligrams. Who knows? You know, but go in like 5 milligram. You could even, if you want to play it really safe, go in 2.5 milligram intervals. I don't know what I mean, it's legal in New York for me. For medically, it's legal anyway. And I have a medical card. Just don't, treat it like a medication. I don't, it's not like I'm taking the whole bottle a day. I'm taking maybe 1 or 2 pills a day. Thoughts on Cuties? I heard you love it. Never even saw it. Not even going to touch it. Not going to go near it. I have no opinion on that. It's too toxic to touch. Does anyone know to what time the RTX 3080 exact release time will go live? Do they go live in the West first? And I have no idea how that is being handled. That is a problem. I know. I agree. Are you still losing weight? Never. I've been on a plateau, but I'm looking to change it. But you could still look at my old videos. You know what I mean? You could still notice how much of a difference. You could see that if I've lost weight or gained weight. Deathstrobe. And plus I do stand up. I go stand up and pee. Shirtless many times too. I managed to get my 2080 Super sold on eBay for about $450 US. My body is ready for the 3080. Time for me to camp outside Micro Center this Thursday. Dude, I would try to get it on the line. I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do that. I don't think that's worth it. Will Microsoft drop one more bomb after the PS5 to try and top them? PS, I can do 50 milligrams of THC at one time. Everyone's different. Yeah, exactly. Everyone is different, my man. Isaiah Jackson, yo, Rich, didn't know you were in NY. Are you near the city or upstate? I am upstate. About an hour and a half from the city. Don't live in the past, bro. Always push yourself. Oh, yeah, I agree, man. Absolutely. Are you hyped for the Mafia remake? Yeah, it actually looks pretty good. I never played the original Mafia. How the fuck could you do through 3,000 milligrams of THC? What the fuck? 3,000 milligrams? Man, I'd be dead. I'd be the first person to die from marijuana. So yeah, I am hyped for that. Mafia remake looks pretty badass, man. It does. And I never played the original, so I want to play that. I'm going to pick it up. I need some movie recommendations. I'm going to watch one later. I want to know what Rich likes in film. Watch Joker. Watch Goodfellas. So I watch Interview with the Vampire is a great movie. Seven, Silence of the Lambs. Those are some good ones. Max Tape Driller. Yes, I saw the video about me. I saw. I will give him credit. He did say that I talk about I don't attack him, which I damn well don't. I attack some of his takes and stupid choices he's done. But I will still say, here's my statement. I will still say he kind of insinuated that I was attacking him. What's up, Robin? He kind of insinuated I was attacking him. Like, look at all these videos he's done on me. Dude, I have, what, over 3,000 videos on my channel, around there. I've done, what, 5 videos on you in the 7 years I've been doing this full time? All I do is make videos on you? You do know, Boogie, that I upload like 2 to 3 videos a day, right? And how many of them have been about you? I've done one back in, what, or 2 back in like March and April? Besides those, what have been about you? Fuck all. So, it's funny, a couple of those videos were temporarily demonetized, too. So, it's not even like I made, like, he was making it like I'm making boatloads of cash off him, and I'm not. You know? Scorn for the Xbox. Haven't played it. Any idea when the 3080 will go live on BestBuy.com? Dude, if I knew this, I would tell it, because, hey, you know, I'm just going to be ready. But even if I am, like, the thing that he said, too, come on, SOCOM, let's go. I'll answer these super chats first so I don't forget him, because I am stoned and I may do that. Are you going to try out Spellbreak? Super fun. Yeah, I've heard about that on PC, right? Where can I get it? Is that on Steam? I've watched some videos on it. What's up, Rich? Friends give me crap for not camping out at Micro Center for GPUs. I'm like, nah, I like breathing without complications. I agree with you. And you have a better chance of trying to get it online when it first goes live. You know what I mean? So, what the fuck was I saying about Boogie? I already lost my train of thought. You don't like when I touch my beard? Every system. Raul slaps every system. That's what I want, too. What was I saying about Boogie? Someone remind me. His whole thing. Oh, yeah. His whole thing. You buying Tesla shares recently? I have not. I probably should. I should be getting into investing. You know, he's like, because I'm a friend, I reach out first, or you should have reached out before making a video. And I'm like, dude, I'm not talking about a criminal invest. Now, do you think But yeah, Pat and Ian are funny too. They follow that dialogue as well, where we're buddies, so you should have given me a heads up first. I'm thinking to myself, Pat and Ian, for all the people you talk about, whether it be on YouTube with their podcasts, whether they talk about like CEOs of, do you think like Mike Kennedy, I believe his name was, when they were making the Coleco Chameleon? Do you think like do you think that Pat and Ian went, hey Mike, I just want to make sure I'm gonna make a video about you? You think they talked to like Gamester 81? Come on, man. Now if it's different, like here's the thing, I'm also not an idiot, and I've learned from the past. Like there was a lot of very damning, very slanderous stuff I heard about Dr. Disrespect. I made videos on him. But there were things I heard that I'm like, damn, obviously they were fucking bullshit, and I'm glad I didn't report on them because they weren't true. But I heard some horrific stuff. You know, that kind of stuff, like if, say we found out there was a criminal investigation against Guy Beam, and like that's the kind of stuff I would have to reach out to somebody for. But if it's just like YouTube fucking drama tea, whatever it is, or me having a take on someone talking about the Xbox Series S, I'm not CNN, dude, and neither are you. Like, I don't. It's so annoying. So annoying. Got to sit there and, hey guys, I'm gonna call. Imagine like you had to call for every fucking video you did about everybody. Like, imagine I had to call Sony every time, or I had to call Phil Spencer every time I wanted to make a video if I was critical of him. Fuck out of here. Everyone wants everyone's ass kissed now. We're fucking YouTubers, man. We're not fucking Academy Award winning celebrity. Even if we were, like, stop with like wanting special fucking treatment. Hi from big fan of your channel. Came across since 2017 was a crappy year, but your daily uploads was a pleasure to look forward to. Thank you, man. Addison, I missed yours too. Since Xbox and Taco Bell are teaming up and are giving away Xbox Series X before it releases, do you think there will be videos about it when it comes? Of course. Of course. Absolutely, man. You're going to see them all. You're going to see all the videos coming out showing leaks, showing the system, showing games. Rick Luniker, thank you from Dallas. How you doing? Rick Lunkheimer. When is your Boogie diss track coming out? Never. Have you heard if Mass Effect Remaster is real? I haven't heard a thing. Doran Adams, sup, Rich? I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much, man. Keep up the great content. Love watching / listening to your videos while at work. Side note, what's your favorite THC strain? I do indica. I don't know. I know there's like very specific strains and shit, but I'm not into all that. Or at least not yet. Well, it's kind of interesting. I mean, hopefully we'll see reviews, because the reviews are coming out one day before the cards go live that you can buy them. So I'm hoping that we'll see reviews from people, and we'll see if it's actually, hey man, if it's only like a 20% difference from like a 2080 Ti, I may pass. Well, no, I have a sponsored spot coming up, so I'm definitely going to get one 3080 no matter what. I'm going to pay for it. The company is going to sponsor the rest of the build for it, though. Christian Miller Music, what's good? What's going on, man? Thank you for becoming a member. Hey, sir from India, all love to you. All my love to you, too, man, from India. I love knowing people from around the world watch. Yes, I already saw the video. A boogie responded to my video. I already went through it. Like, look, man, it is what it is. I thought his take sucked on the Series S. I made a video. You know, his whole thing is that I should reach out to him first before I make one. I don't know why. You know, if it was about, if he was being investigated by the feds and I said something slanderous about him that wasn't true for a criminal investigation, that's different. But it's his take on the Xbox Series S. Like you guys know Boogie's personality. Like if I because I actually do have his number. If I was like, hey Boogie, I'm gonna make a video criticizing you, Xbox Series S, just letting you know, like, you'd be like, oh yeah, okay, thanks. Like, come on, man. He would probably like, why are you doing it? What are you doing it for? Stop, man, stop. Do you think like Pat and Ian would have been like, okay, if I made that video? I wouldn't have not made the video with their stupid ass take about Diablo Immortal. Do you think that Pat, especially, you know, fragile ego Pat, would have been like, yeah, sure, Rich, criticize our dumbass take on it. Get out of here. Fucking got to sit there and shove your nose up people's asses because they're a fucking YouTuber. Piss off. We're not celebrities, dudes. We're not. No, I'm not gonna. I would. How am I missing the toy? So, well, how am I missing the point? I'm trying to see. Will a 4070 90K overclock bottleneck a 3090? At that point, we're going back to DDR3 RAM and stuff. Yeah, man, it's time to upgrade. You also make sure you need to upgrade your power supply if it's not 80 plus rated and below 750 watts. Also, is there any chance PS5 pre-orders will open up tomorrow? No. I think the head of Sony Interactive Entertainment said that that's not happening. They will give plenty of time. Dreamcast guy literally talked about the breasts of the girl he was chatting with on Tinder, talking about getting off and flashing his junk on Crash 4 stream last night. Dreamcast guy, I don't know if this is true, everybody. I have no idea, and I'm not going to make a video on it. That's Dreamcast guy literally talking about the breasts of the girl he was chatting with on Tinder, talking about getting off and flashing his junk. But flashing his junk to who? I've been watching your channel for 3 weeks. Just sub. Thank you very much, Mixtape Drilla. I love your name, dude. In your personal opinion, do you agree with console exclusives greater than console value? Do you mean like console exclusives greater than how much power the consoles have? Yeah, it's all about exclusives, dude. A big portion is it's 50-50. You need exclusives and third-party support. You need them both. One's missing and you hurt the console. With a 3070 bottleneck Ryzen 1600, you mean with a 1600 AF bottleneck of 3070? Slightly, but you don't have to upgrade your chip yet. And the nice thing, if you have a 1600 AF, you could go up to a Ryzen 3000 chip or even, I think, a Ryzen 4000 chip. Depending on your motherboard. So, you're good. You're fine. I think PS5 CPU yield issues is not... Well, isn't... I'm doing a video on it. Sony's denying it. Does that mean it's actually not happening? I don't know, but Sony's denying it. Will my PS5 pre-order come with a cucumber from... Yes. I'll pull the cucumber fresh from out of my ass and then put it in the box for you. Intro guy is not my video editor. My video editor is Jay from JKB. He is my video editor. You know? I mean, look, I'm not... Again, I've always said this, man. I got no ill will. I've got no ill will towards Boogie. I have zero. No, could you imagine Jay from J Station editing my videos? Yeah, but it's cool, man. Because you know what nice thing about Jay is that Jay, he told me I could talk about him too, by the way. He has the same sense of humor as me, so I could just send him shit and just know it's gonna be. It's great. I don't even have to watch the videos. Like, I just know he's gonna do the job, you know. Do you think that 3D audio for the PS5 is a gimmick? I don't know if it's a gimmick. I don't know if it's going to be like a must-have. And should I buy the headset they have shown? I don't have a gaming headset, but I have the not sure what that is with the headset. I don't think it's going to be a gimmick. I don't know if you should. I'm not really a headset guy, man. I mean, I use headsets for, obviously, for certain streams if I stream a game and stuff like that. But I don't think the 3D audio is going to be a gimmick. I don't think it's going to be a gimmick. Kale C or Sale C. So there you go, Sean. Currently have a Ryzen 1600 and 1070. What would you recommend to upgrade to for 1440p gaming? You could keep the 1600. It'll be a little bit of a bottleneck with the 3000 series cards. But you're still, it's the 6-core 12-thread chip. You'll be all right. And you can go upgrade to that 3070. Do 1440p gaming, no problem. Just make sure your power supply can handle it. Make sure you check the recommended specs from NVIDIA. AJ Clark, Rich, represent for the fat boys to get skinny. Your acting skills and training really shines through. Good stuff. Cisco WebEx, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Rich, what credit cards do you have? What? I ain't telling you. So, Robin, how was your day? Mark Webb saying thank you for saying I'm the fucking man. I wish I knew, man, because I would be the first to be jumping on the little pre-orders. Rich, you see the system requirement Series Sam 4, they ask for 16 gigabytes of RAM recommended specs and a 1080 to 1080p Ultra 60. When is that game coming out, Googlefish? No, it's not Cotton Candy Polar. It's Unicorn Kisses. I am voting for Nipple Supreme. Dank Daddy. It's a 3090, basically a 3080 Ti. No, because a 3080 Ti will probably be a different card with like 16 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory. Remember, watch Amazon The Boys, your type of show. Okay. Lee and Daddio, Toys and Games. Hey, Rich, I have a Ryzen 5 2600 Zen Plus 6-core 12-thread chip with a 600-watt PSU. Appropriate for a 3070, should I wait for a 3060? Nah, if you want to do 14... Honestly, I'm going to tell you something you probably don't want to hear, and you need to upgrade your power supply anyway because it's below the recommended spec for the 3070. If you want to get a solid 1440p 144 hertz without question with all your games running at ultra settings, you would probably need to go with a 3080. Probably not what you want to hear, but you're going to have to spend a little bit more money. Don't know if I'm late, Rich, but articles are saying Sony denied. I know. I'm doing a video on it tomorrow, man. I'm doing a video on it tomorrow. So the PS5 seems to be going to be able to play PlayStation 4 games. So good news. Most PlayStation 4 games as well. Hold on here one second. So that, but beyond PlayStation 4, Sony doesn't seem too keen on backwards compatibility. Hopefully they say a lot more tomorrow. They don't, man. I'm going to be pissed. Do you think haptic feedback? I don't think it'll be a gimmick. It won't be like a must-have thing, like literally, no pun intended, a game changer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Sony just wants to upsell you a controller. Console boards are closer to phones than PC. What do you think? In terms of like how the motherboards are laid out, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Logan's Reviews. Hey, Rich, big fan of your channel. If there was one game you were most hyped for this year, what would it be? Personally, Cyberpunk. Well, it was Doom Eternal for me, which I like Doom Eternal. Kind of gets repetitive, though. I think the repetition kind of gets me off. Gets me off. The repetition gets me off. That could be taken out of context. It turns me off. I got to play Ghost of Tsushima. I have it. I installed it. Just haven't had time to play it. Hey, Rich, just want to say hi. Also, for the PS5 showcase, what games do you want to see for the PS5? I want to see more Ratchet and Clank. I want to just see prices. I want to see more Demon Souls. I want to see some Demon Souls gameplay. I want to know fucking prices of the consoles. Since we're already in literally smack dab in the middle of September. It's time. When are you going to publish more music, yo? When I get time, son. I was almost tempted to get that new machine, that standalone, but I know I won't have time to use it. Rich, there's going to be an hour-long South Park Pandemic special. I can't wait. I probably will watch that if I remember. Sorry, I had to drink. Skip dip. I don't smoke weed. No, this is refrigerated seltzer. Yes, I know Boogie made a response to my video. It's fine. I'm not going to make First Stage Gaming. I missed your super chat. Should I expect less poly count from Series S versus X? I would. Well, it's just kind of like they're going to have to tick the games down from like ultra settings to high/medium. Or they may not even have to do that. They may just have to lower the resolution. So, is the 9th Gen Core i7 9700 and the Alien Area 50M good for gaming? Yes. But, what are you doing for a GPU? You know, no, I won't make a video about that. I wouldn't make a video about his response. It's said and done. You know what I mean? No, I do edibles, man. No, it doesn't give me... I don't really get hungry. I don't get the munchies. I've been looking for a 1440p, 144 hertz monitor help. Well, the one I got sent to me from BenQ is pretty amazing, but it's not cheap. LG makes good monitors, Samsung makes good monitors, Asus makes good monitors. Just kind of, you know, what is your price range? I don't know any models off the top of my head. Here's $5, Rich. Freestyle rap for us. Skid up, flip, dip. Don't make a drip, and my butt will skip. But don't slip. Isn't that a trip? Boing did a bip. Who would want a lip dick Series S? Someone who may not be a huge gamer and doesn't care about all, and it's more for people who just, you know, even if they can afford it. Like, look, gaming is a luxury. Why are you doing weed again, my dude? Because it helps with my anxiety significantly. When do you think COVID-19 is going to go away, if ever? May never. May end up being endemic like the flu. Why are you so it helps? I have a medical marijuana card. It's 100% legal. And I have mint edibles, 5 milligrams, and they're indica. So it's not like I'm doing an insane amount, which even if I was, it's, you know, just weed, who cares? Yeah. I don't know what would be a good price range. I'm up for $350. All right, Mr. Bread. You just got to look. Your best bet's to look on like Newegg, look at ratings, look at Amazon, look at ratings, and see what you're at your price point. Go to Dreamcast guy's stream and ask him about threatening to get off. Now, is that others? I need video evidence of this, man. I can't, you know, I'm not going to make a video on it. It's, I don't know. I'm just not, like, I'm trying to stay away from that kind of big drama with that stuff, especially something like that. That's kind of creepy. That's a good reason. Happy it helps, man. Yeah, it does, and it helps. And you know what's funny is that it's not even like I'm stoned. Like, I'm walking around, like, I work today. I, you know, functioned. I did errands. I did other stuff. I cleaned my bedroom. You know, it's not even that I'm about no drama. Like, I made the video on Boogie today, even though I me saying I don't like his take on the Series S. I wouldn't really consider drama, you know. But laughs. That's so. Yeah, it does. It definitely has. Like, and I'm like, because my anxiety has gotten better. But you know how like you always. I don't know if for people who suffer from generalized anxiety disorder, you kind of always have that constant nagging, anxious feeling in the back of your mind. And it just stops that. That's it. That's all it is. It's not like oh man, I'm so baked, bro. NVIDIA RTX 2080 in the Alienware. That's still a hell of a computer, dude. I don't have social anxiety, though. It's strange. At all. So let me see. So, unless someone has some video stuff of that, man, I don't know anything about that. What the hell is this? All new tech is... What the hell? Oh, my God. Sony denied they didn't cut down. I heard that. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. Keep dreaming. I would spend $600 if PS5 was backwards compatible all the way to the PS2. So why don't they just make 3 consoles? I don't know. For some reason, Sony. I don't think they should make 3 consoles. But I just think Sony is not. They don't care about backwards compatibility. They just don't. They don't care. You know? I think the tomorrow memes are funny, man. So what is he?
AJ and I walked out from navigation together. What are you talking about?
I'm voting for you right now, Mr.
Oh.
AJ.
I don't even know what's going on there. PS4 Gen sales repeat? Maybe. Who knows? Like, dude, it's so... Here's the thing. Like, perfect example. You'll never know... Like, everyone thought... I even remember Adam Sessler talking about this. You know, he may cry on Twitter if I'm even bringing him up in any light. Like, everyone thought Sony was doomed after the launch of the PS3. And they ended up turning it around and actually outselling the 360 in the end. You know, so at first you can't tell from the beginning how a console generation is going to pan out, you know. Like the PS3 may kill it for the first 2 years and then something may happen where the Series X or the next gen Switch outsells it. Not saying I want that to happen. I'm just saying that's just the reality of it. Do you know why Nintendo won't let people play their games early? No company really does. Like, you mean reviewers? Reviewers play them early. I know people who get codes. I know people who get codes. Do you know people who get codes? Do you love codes? I love codes. I love codes so hard. Skip, dip, flip, bop, dip, bop. Do your sexy deep voice, Rich. Oh, yeah. Papa Bear. Ah. Is this what you guys tune in for? Is this the quality that you want? Is the quality that you tune in? 2,500 people here are watching a large man in front of a microphone go, ah. Think pre-orders will open? No, because Sony has said that they're going to give plenty of time. They may announce that when pre-orders will start, but they're not going to be tomorrow. If they do, that'll be a very dick move. Because the Sony Interactive Entertainment president, I believe, said, the guy who Jeff Keighley was interviewing with the PS5 video that Jeff Keighley did from Sony Interactive Entertainment. He's like, we will give you plenty of time. Plenty of time. I'm sounding more fucking drunk than when I'm drunk. Plenty of time to actually do the pre-orders. So, did Dreamcast guy take down... Did Dreamcast guy take down his stream where he was talking about his penis? I have a feeling that the Xbox is going to have... the 3080 will be replacing my GeForce 720, much needed. But what the fuck else is the rest of your computer? Review people who got get codes USA. I have a feeling that Xbox is going to have good exclusive games next generation, but there is not going to be ready day one. Yes. Don't judge me, Rich. I agree with you. Don't judge me, Rich. I just bought my fiance in the Philippines, who you see in my profile pic. You bought her? Isn't that human trafficking? An Animal Crossing Switch for $450. Last one here. So Dr. Trey and Dreamcast Guy are going at it on Twitter, apparently. Where did, like, was there really that, playlist, stream archives? When was he streaming Crash? Yesterday? Does anyone have any video evidence of Dreamcast Guy? Addison 2000, do you think the PS5 will have the same features as the Xbox Series X? Suspend multiple games? I'm sure. And if they aren't there at launch, they'll be there. They're both going to have the same kind of features like that. Oh, he bought her a Switch. Dude, Kyle, I'm sorry, dude. Don't judge me. I just bought my fiance in the Philippines. You see an Animal Crossing. Oh, man. You can't ask me. Tough questions are tough. I thought... I thought he was like joking or something, like he bought his wife in the Philippines. I'm like, what? I'm drinking seltzer. Words are hard. No, right, Kyle, I got you. I apologize, man. Oh shit, man. And so how many edibles do they add? 10 milligrams total. Blue iPad strength. I like that new iPad Air. And you see what they did with the Touch ID, putting it on the side. They're going to do that with the iPhone 12, I'm telling you. I was like, dude, I hope he's joking, because the first time I read it, I like, it sounded like, don't judge me, Rich. I just bought my fiance in the Philippines, who you see in my profile pic, and I thought he was meant to say and, like, put a D there. See, I actually may have done that sober too. GameStop has updated their site announcing tomorrow's conference. Looks more and more we will get a price tomorrow in launch day if we don't get either or what. I saw that too. You know what's funny, Tuje or Tongue? I'm going to call you Tongue just because I want to. Yeah, when I saw the GameStop announcement, I'm kind of like, we're getting some hardware. We're getting some hardware prices. I don't think GameStop would be touching my ass. Oh man, I think that second one's kicking in. Woohoo! Thank God. I did not take. I was gonna take another one too. I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling it. It only took someone asking a question for me to get stupid, though. So I'm hoping that tomorrow we do get an announcement. No, I'm not taking 10. That's why I'm so glad I had my senses about me not to take another one. Dude, your giggles making me worse. If I make a desktop PC connected to my TV just for gaming, should I use SteamOS? Hell no. Do not use SteamOS. Do not use SteamOS, man. I don't even think they support SteamOS anymore, do they? Dude, I bought my wife off the black market as well. Dude, I'm such an idiot. What's my power level right now? Did you eat intro guy? No, he's up my ass, man. Did you see Boogie's response to your response? Yes, I did. And it's fine. It is what it is, man. You know, like I said, I criticized his take, and that's it. Sadly, Touch ID and iPhone is useless with case on. That's a good point. The giggles are out of me now. That's a good point. You put a case on that thing, unless the case, but then now, if you think about it with OtterBox cases, if they have to have an opening on the side where the case goes, I'm going to be talking about this tomorrow, then it kind of mitigates the protection that the case will give. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah, good point. Damn, I didn't even think of that. Wait, Scooby, this isn't weed. I don't know, that was the best. That was one impression. Rich High is the best thing in 2020. I can't believe that's what set me off too, because I'm like, oh man, what an idiot. I mean, reading it again, though, I may have done that sober. You should stream yourself playing games like COD Modern. I have, and I will do it again. I've been playing really shitty. I missed a super chat. I've been playing really shitty, probably because I've been playing stoned. Hey, Rich, I think you may be broken. Should we unplug you and plug you back in? I blue screened. Thank God for seltzer. How many milligrams? Throughout the day, I took 5 at 12 and another 5 at 6 o'clock. So it's not like I'm out of my mind. Like the first time I did it, where I first streamed with you guys, I took 5, and an hour and a half later, I took another 5. That was a really, really bad choice. This time, because I took one at 12 and then I took one at 6, it's almost like, it only took the 5 milligrams. Hey, Rich, do you own a Switch? Yes, I own multiple Switches.
Yes, am I.
I'm high. Hi, Vara. Expectation for tomorrow's event. We were just talking about that. Since GameStop is going to have GameStop had an email that went out. Someone in my chat saw it, and I saw it too, and I'm thinking, for them to be saying that, because you know that GameStop wants the hardware desperately, so I have a feeling we're going to see hardware prices tomorrow. I bought 8BitDo, a Bluetooth adapter that works on Switch, Wiener 10, Raspberry Pi, and Mac OS. You can use PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Wii U Pro, Wii, and Wii Classic controller. I'm amazed. Yeah, I heard about that. That's pretty good. How are you? I'm pretty good. No, I don't smoke. I can't get Dreamcast, guys. My editor wanted me to touch his buns on Twitter. I don't do drugs, though, man. I don't even consider marijuana a drug. It ain't even a fucking drug. It ain't no goddamn drug, motherfuckers. You can't get physically addicted to it. You could get mentally. I could see how I could use it because I have severe generalized anxiety disorder and shoulder pain. I could get where it's man, I need it as a crutch, but you can't get physically addicted to it. If you take it in proper doses, you just feel good, like I feel good right now. So I don't know. I don't consider it a drug. I really don't. Penis wrinkle. I agree. Have you tried xCloud yet? It came out today. I have not tried it yet. What happened last night? Why is there pee all over my toilet seat? It's legal in Colorado. It's legal in Boston. It's pretty damn close to legal in New York State. It's medical. Hi, Rich. Are you getting an RTX 3080? Yes. Do you have any insider news of what times the orders go live? No. On sites like Best Buy, Amazon, Newegg, etc.? Thanks. If I did, I would tell you. Honestly, I don't. I'm going to be waiting in line just like all you are. Yeah, I know. It should be legal, man. It's like safer than fucking alcohol, which I have no issue with alcohol. I like having a drink very seldomly, but I'm not smoking. It's indica edibles. It's a mint. And everyone's like, Rich, why are you shitting on alcohol? Someone asked me the other day in a stream. I'm like, I'm not shitting on alcohol. Alcohol's, I think, you know, if you drink responsibly, it's fine. But I'm saying, when you think you can't get physically addicted to marijuana, you can get physically addicted to alcohol to the point that if you stop drinking, if you're a raging alcoholic, you could die from withdrawal. Doesn't happen with weed. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow is mostly going to be about revealing prices of the hardware and pre-order dates. Yeah, alcohol is fine in moderation. This weekend, I'm probably going to have a couple mojitos. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not that I'm shitting on alcohol, but, you know, and there's issues with drunk driving. And then, you know, I mean, look at Intro Guy, man. You know, he was an alcoholic. He's not now. He's sober as a judge now. In all ways. In all ways, I mean. So, yeah, I can't do. PS5 1. We'll have to let tomorrow happen, man, before you make that call. Princess Katana, PS5 teardown. That would be interesting if they did like what they did with the PS4, where they had the engineer tear it down. So they tear down the PS5, kind of show you its guts, and then at the end, hey, guess what? If you want, you could pre-order on whatever day. I have a medical marijuana card in New York State. I am thinking $4.99 and $3.99, but however, I'm hearing $4.50 and maybe $3.50, but I doubt it. Spawnwave can tear me down with his pectorals. You could tell him I said that. PS5 1. We'll have in school. Did you ever play the game where you shout out an appropriate word until somebody gets in trouble? No, but I've done other stupid shit that's similar though. I used to moon people on my school bus. Like, I used to go to the back of the bus where the back window was and moon the cars behind me. I was quality. Kyle Denson, $4.50 for another wife for PS5. I don't know, man. What's more beneficial to you? I can't believe, Jesus. Yes, I'm here for the bake-off. But, dude, I didn't realize, like, until I screwed up Kyle Denson's statement before, where he was telling me he got his wife a Animal Crossing Switch. By the way, yeah, $4.50 is a little pricey, but hey, if she's enjoying it, she's enjoying it. Princess Katana, how are you? So, hey, if she's enjoying it. Now, you know what sucks is that Switch I got from GameStop. The Switch I got from GameStop, the Joy-Cons are, one of them has drift. So more points. I'm sure they'll replace them. They better not be because the rest of the Switch is fine. I'm not bringing the Switch back and, oh, we have to replace the whole thing. No, you have to replace my asshole. I don't know what that means. How do you replace one's asshole? Could Sexy Coco discuss the PS5? It's going to be delicious, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be real curvaceous like my ass. You know what I mean? My nuts. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about the motherfucking price, motherfuckers? You know what I mean? It's real sexy, man. Do you think there are Brandon Wagle? So Blue Water, there you go. Brandon Wagle, do you think there are any chance Microsoft lowers their price? Slim to none, but it's not totally out of the question. So I would say slim to none, but it could happen. Oh, I was about to drink my unicorn ass kisses sideways. That would have been bad. It would have poured all over my SM7B, and then I would have up the butt without a fuck, motherfuckers. How much to shave my beard again? No amount of money. No amount of money would make me shave my beard. None. Zero. Apparently it's emulated, not ported. Yeah. I mean, as long as the emulation is okay. I'm just I wish they remade Mario 64. Remade Mario 64. All right, for 5,000, I maybe shave my beard.
Spice it.
I wanna fart in my own face. I'm loving the taste when I fart in my own face.
Do you like Spider-Man? The game? Or the movie? Why am I yawning? I can't stop yawning.
I don't know why they make him has. It's a gimmick, but the flavors are good. The flavors were good. You want to smell this? Why do you want to smell this, Mike? Why would they make a GameCube too when they have... Rich, fart in your own face for $100. I don't even know how to do that. Wasn't there... I think I heard in the news, like, at Howard Stern, there were, like, that Nick Carter was, like, blowing himself on a live stream. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, people were, like, donating to him. Review Boogie 2988 USA. Yes, that's me. Yeah, I saw the video. It is what it is, man. Like I said my piece about his take. I criticized his take on the Series S. And I'm moving on. What's up, Rich? I'm planning on getting both consoles. Not at the same time, obviously. I'm not filthy rich, but which one do you think I should get first? You get what it's just it's your money. Get what you want. It's your games. It's not mine. Yeah, all kidding aside though, like, you know, if you're more about third-party games, I would maybe go with the Series X. If you're more about first-party exclusives, you can't get anywhere else. Mostly anywhere else. Sony now is trickling their first-party games on the PC from time to time when they feel like it. I wouldn't count on it. I would get a PlayStation 5. I would get a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't believe we're on the PlayStation fucking 5. Holy shit. It's so weird, man. I remember back in my day. It is true, though. Fuck. I remember I had a gaming magazine where they were talking about Sony making the PlayStation. I remember thinking, see, they were showing like a demo where they had skeletons in the demo. Like, look at the next-gen graphics. Now it would be laughable. But back then, you know, I remember thinking to myself, like, Sony? Sony, the people that make mini disc and Walkman? No, they ain't making games. And they did, though. You know, I mean, back then when I was a kid, I didn't know the whole backstory about how Sony and Nintendo had a partnership that went bad and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, just thinking of now, Sony is synonymous with gaming. They're barely known for anything else. Mostly, I know they make movies and TVs and headphones and a bunch of other shit that. But their main focus, when people think of Sony now, the first thing you think of is PlayStation. Back in 1994 and before, when you thought of Sony, you thought of Walkmans, Discmans, TVs, you know, like that kind of stuff. Mini disc, even though mini disc wasn't a failure but wasn't successful. You know, you thought of Sony as an electronics, not a video game company. Now it's just different. We're going to be in the 9th generation of consoles, I know. Yes, I saw Boogie's reply to my video. Rich, you're awesome. I can't say the same for... But it's not... That video wasn't about Boogie, Princess. It wasn't about Boogie. It wasn't about his character. It was, you know... He had a crappy take on something for the Series S, and you know, I felt like it was misinformation that he was putting out. I'm not defending Microsoft, but if you're gonna make a bold claim by saying a piece of hardware is a scam, you got to back it up. You know what I mean? I mean, there's faults to it. Believe me, I'm not being paid by Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo. I am not. My pockets are not getting lined by any corporation. But you know. I don't know. But, you know, I don't know. That's probably the most brilliant thing I've ever said, Princess Katana. Thank you for your support. I got myself an LG 55-inch CX. Thanks, Richie. Richie! You're welcome. Enjoy the TV. I have a B9. You have the better version of my TV. I love it. Turning 23 soon. Remember the PS3 launch. Dude, I remember PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 when I worked at Circuit City. And there was... They weren't... My boss... Circuit City's done now, so I'm not going to get anyone fired. But my boss, Brian, they weren't supposed to hold any of the PlayStations because of the demand, but he held one for me. And I remember seeing the line of people, which is kind of a dick move for us to do. But, you know, I was 19 at the time, or 20 at the time. No, 19. And got myself a PS. Wasn't really thrilled with it, though. I barely used it, sold it. Then I got a GameCube for Christmas, didn't like it. Then I went back to the PS2 because of Devil May Cry and Grand Theft Auto 3. Barely played it, sold it again. Had an Xbox. Barely played it, sold it. Wasn't until 7th gen that I really got into gaming again. So there you go, Ghost. Time is flying, man. My bike seat is a chrome fist. Nice. I wish I had a fist up my ass right now. If they don't announce price or release dates, what would be your reaction? Air? Well, you're going to see it live because I already have my stream up. My scheduled stream tomorrow. I start at 3. I start at 3 for 2 reasons. One, doing these live streams of these shows are huge revenue streams. Like, enormous. Secondly, if I just stream 10 minutes before, I know I'll have some kind of technical issue. I could stream 8 billion times in a row just doing these chatting streams, not screams. Ah, that's a scream. This is a stream. And the one time I want to do an event, I'll have an issue. It's happened, so that's why I do it. BS, we all know you're secretly sponsored by Polar. You got me. I wish. I'm not sponsored by Polar. For people that are new and don't know, I'm a sarcastic prick. I am not sponsored by Polar. Don't call the FTC me. I'm just drinking their unicorn kisses because I like unicorn kisses. Mwah. Crusher Bad. People are getting excited for next gen. Here I am getting excited for a new flash card for the Atari Lynx Alien vs. Predator prototype. Really? I used to have a Lynx back in the day. That was a different day. That was not today. GameStop has financing for next gen consoles. But why would you get their financing when you could just unless they're doing like bad credit stuff? Lalo Castro, thank you for the super chat. Daniel J. Rest in peace, Sears. Circuit City, Kmart. Yeah, all gone, man. All gone. Remember going to Kmart just recently. I remember when Radio Shacks were closing down. I got some stuff there for dirt cheap. But we're in different times, man. GameStop. But why would you just do zero APR? So they're probably going to have to do a credit check. So why don't you just do the Xbox All Access, unless it is the Xbox All Access? I legit only clicked because I saw Baked Daddy. My audience can verify I had a laughing fit before I am indeed baked. Imagine if you finance a next-gen system and a few months later GameStop goes under. I am sure that no, you won't get away. You won't get a free console. Those assets will be liquidated to some kind of bank, and you will be paying your payments to the bank. Don't worry. Someone will pick up the money. They just gonna let that go. Deadeye, good evening, Rich. If you were to make a bingo card for the PS, what would you have on it, and what would you be your free space? I don't even. What the hell do you mean? You can't ask, dude. I just basically thought someone had a mail order bride before because I read it wrong because I'm stoned. You can't ask me these complicated things, man. Complicated things are complicated when my brain isn't working. Do you think the 3080 is worth with an i30? No, you got to upgrade your rig, dude. I mean, it is PCI 3, but that's an Ivy Bridge 4-core 8-thread chip. You got to make sure you have the right power supply. I mean, if you want to, I would upgrade the rest of the PC first. I would upgrade to like Ryzen 9 or Ryzen 7, whether 3000 or 4000. I would make sure your power supply is on, or upgrade the rest of the computer first, man, and then get that. Make sure intro guy is messaging me right now. What does he want? Maybe he wants to pee on me. He hasn't done that in a while. Oh, he's sending me a picture of the cat going through his food cabinet. G'day from Oz. Been watching you for 4 years. Thank you, man. Fist. I want to make a sequel to Fist of the North Star called Fist of the Brown Star. Brown Star. Do you think that Sony will add backwards compatibility in the future? Maybe under new leadership, yeah. The leadership right now, Paul Ryan doesn't care. He's actually kind of he's like, why would you want to play these old bad-looking games? 'Cause they're fun, Jim Ryan. There's a lot of games that look like shit that I enjoy. I look like shit. My audience enjoys me, Jim. What do you say about that? That's what I thought. So stupid. In Romania, the biggest eShop closed the subpage for PlayStation console sell. Suspicious. I have $1,000 for PS5 because of this shit show. Man, you're going to be able to... You should save a little more. You get one of them gold PS5. I was going to get a gold PS5. I was going to take the... I almost did it. Got that UK... Did the pre-order for the gold PS5, but I'm like, I don't trust the company. I don't know them from a hole in a wall. It's from the UK, and if the video flopped for some reason, which I'm almost... You look great, Rich. Thank you very much, Princess Katana. If the video flopped, then I'd be stuck with an $8,000 gold-plated PlayStation 5. I would keep it. I'm buying a PlayStation anyway. But why wouldn't I get one? Because I would have an $8,000 gold-plated console. Rich looking like a snack, huh? Rich looking like a snack. Looking like a snack. Do you think it's fair that the Series S is 300 and the Switch is also 300 considering the power difference? Nintendo is so cheap. Nintendo's made bargain consoles before, man. It's not... It's kind of like comparing a different animal, though. You know? And maybe they'll finally announce a price drop to keep the sales flowing in for the Switch. But you're comparing a portable hybrid console to a conventional home console. They're two different uses to a degree. Rich, Captain Star Chaser. You should do another stream where you leave a cucumber on a table spinning for 20 hours and just. Also, when is your 2DS review? I don't know. Soon. Not soon. That's not true. Probably after all the next gen hype dies down. That's when. As AZN Halo fan, thank you very much. So Jefferson Steetflex, the chrome fist moves up and down while you pedal the bike. It's cool, but sometimes if the fist falls out of my butt, it punches me in the nuts. Oh. So basically, you're getting fisted while you ride your bike. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I went into a brain fart. Princess Katana, do you do YouTube? I'm not smoking. I don't smoke. I do edibles, man. Do you think the new Call of Duty will have cross-play between new and current gens? Also, drugs are bad, kids, okay? Probably. Oh, you don't? Okay. Probably. Because they would want to have... they're probably going to have cross-gen cross-play and cross-platform play. So... I'm only on a THC edible. I wouldn't do anything beyond that anyway. Yeah, it's been confirmed. I thought so. Rich, I know you're a guy, but you're a cool guy. Why, thank you. So, yeah. If you have a rig that's like, I would say Haswell or older, you should upgrade your entire rig before you buy one of the new cards. Yeah, I mean, I feel a little stoned now. Obviously, you guys saw me have that laughing fit. But I don't even really, most of the time, feel stoned. It just takes away the anxiety, and that's great. Hey, Rich, should I buy a Founders Edition 3080 or wait? I don't care about overclocking. I saw the robust cooling system that NVIDIA put on these cards. I think unless you really want to buy one of the either factory overclock cards that are like the size of a zip code from Zotac or Asus, just the Founders is fine. It's fine. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. I mean, crossplay between Xbox One, PS4, PS. That's it's confirmed. Yes, it's fine. There's just gonna be a whole, like, I play PC because I use a gamepad. I'm playing with a lot of PS4 and Xbox One people. Do you see any conflict of interest with Microsoft integrating Xbox into the OS? Background when people were taking an issue with Sony and Spider-Man, I felt like all the tech was their angle. What do you mean? Do you see any conflict of interest between Microsoft integrating Xbox into the OS with Sony and Spider-Man? I'm not sure what you mean, dude. And again, that could be just because I'm stoned. Rich, will an Intel Core 2 Duo East 3060-300 bottleneck a 3090? No. That is a dual core beast that you could play Crysis at 720p at 22 frames a second with an 8800 Ultra. Rich, I just recently built a PC and plan on getting a PS5. What kind of TV or monitor would you recommend? I would wait till we get closer. Vizio has a nice next-gen ready TV with variable refresh rate, HDMI 2.1. It's OLED, Gabe Newell certified. Wait until we get closer to the consoles. Wait, because there'll probably be some fire sales on some console-ready TVs that are HDMI 2.1. Why do horses run on courses? Say Matt Scullin's luscious sources. Why do horses run on courses? Why? What am I doing? Hey, Bake Daddy. Hey, Bake Daddy. What are you baked on? What are you shaked on? I'm like shake and bake. You want to sprinkle me on your pork? Why was my shirt off the other day? Because if someone donates $50, I take my shirt off for a half an hour. Princess Katana, how was your day? Indica, man. Damn it, I wish I had $50. I do archive the live streams. Well, that's good, Princess. That is good. You sound just like an E-Thought. Well, dude, it's just always been like I actually said it the first time. What happened and what actually got it to become something is I joked around like a few months ago and said, yeah, if you pay me this, I'll take my shirt off. And then someone actually fucking did it. I thought, like, nah, no one will ever fucking do that. And it happened. And then I got shirtless, and now it's a meme that occasionally someone does throw down to 50. The processor I got is an i5 9400F, and would it bottleneck an RTX 3080? 6-core, 6-thread chip? A little bit. And someone actually did it. Here we go. But you'll be fine, though, so long as you have the right power supply. You'll be good. And then you can just upgrade your chip later to like an i7 9700 or an i9, I believe. They're the same socket, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, though. But I'm pretty sure i5 9400F, the same socket is an i7 9700K and an i9 9900K. I could be wrong, though. Rich, honest question. What would you do if Gabe Newell walked in right now and sat down next to you and said, I'm here, let's do an interview? I would do an interview. Stone, too. Yeah. Then I would ask if I could tug his beard like he's Santa Claus. Rue Tavares, Sony Brazil announced today that on March 2021 that the Brazilian plant responsible for building TVs, cameras, and audio equipment will close after 48 years of operation in Brazil. The PlayStation business, however, will continue in Brazil. Thoughts? Sony. Actually, he didn't donate the 50 for the shirt, so I don't have to take it off. Let me make sure. Sony Brazil said that. Okay. Thank you, Roy. Rich, I think you may have started something with the 50 for the shirt. I think I did. You are just being nitrous. Unpopular is the one who is stoned. That super chat mold, and it makes no sense. Yeah. What? So yes, Princess Katana, I do think I started something. Not scammed. Free the nips. All right. Even though let me make sure he didn't say it. I'm still doing it. What time is it? 9:45, 10:15. I put it back on. Rich tomorrow. Boogie has huge butt cheeks. Let's get into him. So thank you, Epitech. Ugly Nacho. Interesting name. How screwed am I with 8-core, 8-thread for next gen? You're fine. You're not screwed at all. David C., thank you for the super chat. Moon presence. Sexy Moon. When are you going on Joe Rogan's podcast? When I'm invited on there. I'm not. I think Joe Rogan seeks his guests, man. And if he ever messages me, cool. Rich, I have a Ryzen 5 1600X and a GTX 1080, 16 gigabytes of RAM. What's your power supply, though, man? You could definitely get one of the new GPUs, and the 1600X will be a little bit of a bottleneck, but you could always upgrade that chip on the same motherboard down the line with a Ryzen Zen Plus or Zen 2 chip. Princess Katana, yes, Daddy Rich. Princess Katana. Game videos. Thinking about edibles. I'm in Chicago where it's legal. Do you think my dispensaries have the same thing you're having? If so, ask them. You have legal dispensaries, man. Ask them. Like, look, I'm looking for something to relax me. I'm looking for micro doses, like 5 milligrams. You know, what's something that I could take that would kind of help with my anxiety? I mean, as you see now, I had a little bit of a laughing fit before, but I'm fully lucid. I'm being silly because I'm in a good mood, but I'm fully lucid. You know what I mean? Why are you scared? Princess Katana's not scared. She's happy that I'm shirtless to see this, what is the epitome of masculinity right here. Solid Rev ain't got nothing on me. Nothing. And I'm being nice because technically he gave a super chat. That won't always happen. I didn't scam anybody because he didn't give this super chat. I appreciate the super chat from him. Again, I appreciate the huge donation, Rui. I appreciate all the donations equally, but he didn't donate that with the shirt in mind. But I'm like, you know what? So that won't always happen, though. But I didn't scam anybody. If you donate 50 and you want me to take the shirt off, it has to be said in the comment. I should make that abundantly clear. 750 watt power supply. Would that be enough? Is it 80 plus certified, though? You want to make sure it's a good 750 watt power supply. What if Dr. Phil demanded a prostate exam? For me to give him one? Or what do you mean? I'm confused. Do you think an i9-900K will bottleneck the 30? No. Nope. Pour milk over me. Rich, you are contradicting yourself big time. How is that? Rich, why are my jeans tightening right now? Maybe you had a lot for dinner? Morning glory? No, he didn't pay 9. By the color of it, Roy, it's red. The color tells how much of the. That's why they have the super chats in the colors, also, so you could see. So if it's a different currency, dude, I'm telling you, that's $50 right there. It's red. It wouldn't be red because the higher you go up in price, it gets the more red it gets. I'm telling you. Unless YouTube Super Chat color made a mistake. I got it. So I think that, what did they screw up then? It's $50 US. Thank you. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Hey, Rich, I love your videos. Also want to ask, what are your thoughts on the current 10th gen Intel processors? They're fucking up. I mean, look, if you have like a 9900K and you're looking to get one of the 3000 series cards, the PCIe 3.0 isn't it going to really get in the way of them at all. But if you're looking to get a new rig to base around the new NVIDIA graphics cards, I would definitely go with Ryzen. Why do people like Joe Rogan? He's not left. He's not right. He's not that deep in politics. All he is some average Joe like every American. Because he does a podcast well, man. Interviewing and being a good interviewer definitely is a huge talent. Trust me, it's tough to interview people. Take it from someone who awkwardly did a podcast for a little bit. Technically, I still do a podcast. It's tough. It's not easy. Brian Hale. How are you? What do you grubs? Any chance your babyface will make a comeback special? No. Are the external drives for the Xbox One going to be compatible with the Xbox Series X? Yes, for your older games, but for current gen games, no. Well, what you could do is transfer the games off of them onto the very fast SSDs, the current gen games, but they won't work right off the drive because the mechanical drives aren't fast enough. Dude, I'm 33 and have cerebral palsy. I started gaming at 5 to help my motor skills and never looked back. I love you and your channel, man. Huge fan. Take care. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that, and I hope all is well with you. Rich tomorrow. Sony, you blew me off. What? Please do another ASMR video. Yeah, people randomly ask for that. It's just because a lot of people still don't know what ASMR is, and obviously my channel isn't an ASMR channel. I get a lot of when I do those videos, which I've done like 2. A lot of people are like, "What the fuck is this?" You know. Mike H. Hey, Rich, have you seen the new Ratchet and Clank game? I think it looks really fun. Ratchet and Clank have always been yeah, it looks amazing. Looks like a Pixar movie that you could play. A new Pixar movie, not like, you know. Hey, Rich, did you ever hear that Google Fiber will have 2 gigabits a second? Yeah, dude, and we're going to get to the point that we're going to have that kind of speed internet anywhere with 5G. And then, and then that's when cloud gaming will finally be relevant. We're far away from that, though. Google Fiber, that is insane, though. 2 gigabits per second, man. Rich tomorrow, my response to Boggy. Yeah, I'll make a response to Boggy, not Boogie. I'm not making a response to Boogie. I'm really not. God damn it, Big Sexy, take my money. Thank you, Skylar Thompson. I appreciate it. And yes, the gentleman from, what was his name again? I could verify it. It was a $50 donation. Rui Tavares. It was $50. I just verified it. It wasn't $10. Suniak. I have a new case and motherboard sitting at home waiting for a 3080 NVIDIA. Is killing me, not giving me any details on when ordering goes live. Because I heard from a retail source that I cannot name that there's going to be slim, which I've confirmed with a video too. How Dark's going along with the meme. So it's going to be slim pickings. I already verified that from some other stuff where they're having yield issues, but it's going to be slim pickings. What mic is this? This is the Shure SM7B. What the fuck did I just come into? You came into sex. That's what you came into. Yeah, you don't get close for now, but the infrastructure will improve, man. Did you see the video from MKBHD where he was in line of sight of one of the 5G towers? Yeah, it's pretty amazing. But that's the thing, the infrastructure. It's kind of like the same thing when 4G. When 4G first started, when it was starting to build up, it was like, oh wow, I found a 4G tower, so cool. Rich, what is this feelings in my pants right now? Well, that feelings in your pants is I don't know, maybe your jeans are just too tight. Hey, Papa Rich, thanks as always for your streams. You've become a medicine for my depression. Keep it up, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, because I know there's a lot of times channels like Classic Gamer would help me out with that, so thank you very much, Crimson Slice. I'm glad I do that for you. What was your old outro song? Lullaby something. I don't remember, man. It was Lullaby. Because I changed it. Now I remember the new one's Caring Friend, but it was Lullaby. I don't remember what it was. Let me look. Rich tomorrow. PS5 or new Filipino wife. Oh, Jesus. Nipple Rick, nip, nipple Rick, nip, nipple Rick, Nick. I don't know why I'm saying Nick. What rhymes with Nick? Dick. What rhymes with Nick? That might be Dick. Flip did up Dick. Which rappers do you like? I love what everything. A lot of stuff. New rappers, like a lot of stuff. I love Vinnie Paz. A lot of stuff coming out of Griselda, from Buffalo, like Conway, West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher. I don't know if Rome Streets is out of Buffalo, but I like that too. I'm not naked. I'm just shirtless, man. Come on. I'm shirtless. Review hairy chest USA. A. Tiny titties scare me. Love Jedi mind tricks. Not everything they do, but I love a lot of what they do. Rich thinks he's gangster rolling in that Durango. Rich, what time do you think I should be pre-ordering a PS5? Potato chip? I don't know. I wish Nvidia would give hints. I wish Sony would give hints. Okay, we know the fucking days. We don't know Sony yet. We know the days. But what time? I want to be sitting there like tapping my phone, ready to go, son. That's what I want to be doing. I want to be tapping on this phone gently, slowly, just a little bit. Could you do the Chewbacca roar? I can't do that. Someone I knew used to be able to do that really well. He was a really annoying fuck though. I used to work with him. He was so fucking annoying. I remember he had an MR2 Toyota. And he thought that thing was like a fucking Porsche and he wouldn't shut up about it. He used to do Chewbacca really well. Hey, Rich, what are your thoughts on the Apple? The new iPad Air, actually, it actually has a more powerful processor than the iPads. It's actually a nice looking P, and I like what they do with the Touch ID. I missed Eddie M. I missed your... Where is it, Eddie? I'm not seeing it, bro. Hey, Rich, I got an i7 7400 3 gigahertz, 16 gig of RAM. Can my rig run 3070? Nope. That's a 4-core, 4-thread chip. You need to upgrade, son. And if you're going to upgrade to a new motherboard anyway, I would recommend going with Ryzen. At least 3000. See, from a person who owns an iPad Pro, Vara, who has all Windows machines, the only thing Apple I have is an iPhone and an iPad. But I could see the appeal of Surface. So yeah, Deca, you need to upgrade, dude. And I would go over to Ryzen. Thanks for PC tips, Rich. Have been a long time fan of your content. It's also my first time on one of your streams. Thank you, David C. I appreciate that, man. Oh, I see all the Rich Tomorrow comments. I think they're hilarious, man. You're always going to have a meme about you. Weren't like people picking on Linus for his beard? He has a pretty nice beard, man, I gotta say. Intro guy will be back. This is the only reason you haven't seen him in a while. Because the last time he was off, because his weekends are Fridays and Saturdays. Last time he was off, he went to go see his parents in Long Island. Are you using a cloud lifter? Yes, I am using a cloud lifter. Absolutely. You have to with these. So he'll be back this Friday. Man, it's amazing how much I sobered up. I mean, I still feel it a little bit, but the $700 mic setup taunts me again.
Vara, it taunts you. It taunts you, Vara. Just get the microphone.
Richard, you tickle my non-pickle with your manly physique. You ever consider taking man supplements to further grow your ever-growing manly beauty? I'm too much man already, man. I'm all the manliness you need. Hey, Big Papa, should I pay a friend to build a computer for me? Is it easy? I would build it on your own, because here's the thing. You pay a friend, unless they do it as a job, as a career. Then what happens if they break something on you? Then it's on you. There's plenty of tutorials out there, man. There's plenty of tutorials. Phoenix. Wait for it. Well, are you looking to build, Var, are you looking to build YouTube eventually into like a full-time gig? I mean, your audio quality sounds pretty good now in your videos. It's not like I'm like, oh man, her videos sound bad. I have a fucking hairy ass pecker. Get on your knees and worship it. Jesus Christ, Google. Yeah, your sound is fine, so don't worry about like, people see these mics as kind of like a symbol. Like, and you know what's funny is there's a lot of people who use this mic who you could tell they use it totally fucking wrong. It's like, man, just because you have this mic in front of you doesn't mean it's like it does all the work for you. You got to EQ that shit, son. You got to EQ it. You got to make it crisp. You got to use a cloud lifter. You got to use a compressor. You got to balance the levels out. You can't just go, oh, look, plugging it into right into my audio interface. That's it, perfect audio. And everyone's like, oh, this thing sounds terrible. Yeah, because you're not doing anything with it. You're not doing anything with it. These streams are getting zooted, according to Beggy Beg Beg. I have an i7 8700 chip that will run the 3080 no problem. Yeah, it'll 6 cores, 12 threads. At the higher resolution, at 4K and beyond, you're not going to be worrying about 4K like ultra settings. You ain't going to be worrying about my nipples. You ain't going to be worrying about the bottleneck will still be the graphics card. Rich, shotgun windows, little soldier chodes, and let's get wild. 15 for these because I'll still have massive stomach pains and have to burp loudly. When I shotgun any seltzer, it hurts. That's the only reason why. Thank you, Nate Frog. Juan Juarez Baldazan, you're the best, man. Congrats on the weight loss. Did you ever listen to the new Comtown podcast? It's funny. I started listening when you mentioned it. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. You know what? For you, Nate Frog, I'll pop one of these seltzers. Don't worry about it. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Do you still not fuck with Kanye? Yeah, he's an idiot. I can't say he's an idiot. He has psychological issues. I hear he's bipolar and he should get help. Mental illness is real, and I wish him the best. Alan Gray, recommend a full tower PC case for 3080-90? Yes. Do I recommend like a brand? Cooler Master, MZXT. My butt. Corsair. Someone paid 50 for 30 minutes. Just got here. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Let me shotgun this seltzer, though. I owe the guy. I owe him. I don't need to put prices on anything. I don't want to become like those $5 a month, even though it's not. And I appreciate everyone supporting the show. And I don't think anyone takes it as that, but let's have some fun. Oh, Billy. Ow. Yeah, 4K 60 displays. Fine for a Series X or PS. You don't need to upgrade. If your TV has an HDMI input, it's going to work with next gen. You just need HDMI 2.1 to take advantage of the next gen features like variable refresh rate and 120 hertz. Well then, what is the best way to optimize the better mics? I have a Rode Mini and a Rode Procaster with software. If you're doing it live, you're going to get a mixer with an EQ on it. You're going to need to do that because you can't do in software when you're streaming live. My mom just walked to me watching your stream, and now she thinks I'm gay. Keep up the great work, Rich. That's what I'm here for, Strange Plains. You're welcome. Rich, what games are you excited about for the PS5 and Series X? Aloha. Obviously, I'm excited for Halo Infinite, but that's going to be next year now. I'm also excited for my butt cheeks. The PS5 I'm excited for. I'm lukewarm about Spider-Man Miles Morales. Of course, I'll pick it up. It's going to be one of the... I think it's like the only big launch game. I'm also excited for Demon Souls, and I'm also excited for the fact I'm finally going to urinate, because I have to urinate. So thank you, Javier. Renee, thank you. Sweet Jesus, you're shirtless. Anyway, I recently bought a Samsung 85-inch Class Crystal Ultra HD TU 8000 series 4K Ultra HDR smart TV with Alexa built in. Was it a good buy? Yes. Is it this? So long as it has HDMI 2.1, because I don't know like their entire stock off the top of my head. Mostly bought for next gen system. Gorgeous TV, even if it's HDMI 2.0. All right, you'll miss out on those features, but it's still going to have a beautiful... You're going to have a beautiful experience. You're going to have a fantastic experience on that TV. Teach me, please. What system should I buy? LG CX? Polar just canceled their whole seltzer line. Ryan, I don't give a fuck. Okay, it's time for Review Chair USA. Yes, because Daddy has to pee. I'll be right back. Oh, man, it is cold in this room. No. I had to... Oh, my God, I feel so much better. I feel... Desiree, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. I bet the PS5 will be $600. Nah, I don't think so. That would be a death sentence for Sony. Why is it so goddamn cold? I'm in the weird part of review, Mr. Floppy Tits USA. Why, thank you. Man, that was a lot of seltzer I had to pee out. Vaginas. Did I fart in a piss? Nah. Making it. Broke the seal. Now, because these are smaller, I mean, I'm out of seltzer. No, I'm not. I got caffeinated seltzer. I don't know if I want to have caffeinated seltzer, though. You know, it's very odd to have a shirtless man on my 55-inch TV in my bed. Why is it odd? It's not odd. It's natural. Chad Heckman. Rich, do you think the 2700X would bottleneck the 3080? No. It's 1860, but the PC... Yeah, but it's still okay. You're fine. And dude, the 2700X, I did video editing on that shit. Daddy's gonna have a black cherry coffee. It won't bottle that much, though. Especially if you're doing like 1440p and below, you'll notice the bottleneck more. 4K or beyond, you'll be fine. It's orgasmic to fart while pissing. I'm picturing Kratos. Just like taking a huge, like, he's like in the woods and him and his son are battling, and then he's just like, man, I gotta pee. And he just lets out a huge piss and just lets out a really manly fart as he does it. I didn't even really talk about Apple. That is a good flavor of seltzer, man. That is a good flavor. I gotta move these. You missed your super chat, McLean. I'm trying to keep up tonight, man. It's tough. McLean. So when are you gonna think we're gonna see the iPhone 12? I don't know. They're being weird with it this year. It's like almost like there's a pandemic or something. Rich, go grab a bottle of Fireball, 3 more edibles, a Manscaped, 3 and a strobe light. Let's take the stream to the next level. Jesus Christ. Thoughts on Pro Codley going from console to PC? Interesting. Why? Because of mouse and keyboard? Problem with PC, man, is that people fucking cheat on the PC version all the time. Did you see the announcement for Scott Pilgrim versus the World remake? Are you going to do a video? Not a video, but I'm excited. I'm so much excited. Why are you so sexy? Why am I so sexy? What we need is more shirtless Rich. Well, sadly, shirtless Rich is going to be shirted again in like 3 minutes. And I'm watching you an 85-inch, and it's mesmerizing. Man, my nipples must look like Frisbees. Well, when you see him. Well, you did see him because I went to the bathroom. You could make those into pancakes. All right, yeah, I feel a little stoned still. You can make him into pancakes. Do you own a gun? I don't own a gun. Dab, Rich. Now, if you're talking about, I have friends that do dabs when it comes to marijuana. Marijuana. Did you see the series Watch 6? No. I don't really care about smartwatches. I don't care about smartwatches. I don't care about smartwatches. Best way to dig those turd truffles out of your ass. Vacuum. Duh. Yes, I unplug my iPad. I let it drain once in a while. To really own Microsoft, Sony should drop the digital version to $299. They're not going to. That's too low. Not going to happen. It's the same tech that's inside the PS5 with the disc. If anything, maybe best case scenario would be $349 like I talked about in my video. Rich, by the way, alcohol recommendation. Bud Light Seltzer. Tried it, don't like it. Have you ever had any? Tried it, don't like it. What do you think of it? Tried it, don't like it. I've never gone beyond white wine before. I like white wine sometimes. Little sips. Just go like this. You're like... Oh, I almost choked. Oh, wow. That kind of made that taste like wine. We got a naked Rich. Well, then. Why did that... Hold on. This is good shit, though. Rich, I'm going to take a dump right on that chest. Try that. Seeing you drink seltzer made me want to crack open a LaCroix. Which flavor LaCroix are you drinking? What flavor? LaCroix. LaCroix! Who's talking to me? Dreamcast guys, Matt. No, period. Someone said that you said that in my stream. Period. I don't know anything about it, obviously. Period. Yeah. No, that's like something I like, hey, I wouldn't like spread misinformation. You know what I mean? Who is this? Oh. No, I said... Now people are going to Dreamcast Guy's stream saying that I said that he was talking about his dick on stream or something. And I don't even think the original person said that he showed his dick. Um,
Let me see.
what someone said. It was very right in the beginning. I think it was a $10 super chat. Dream. I don't see it. Yeah, that's why I didn't say like, oh my god, it must be true. Flavorized, conceptualized the seltzer, motherfucker. Their LaCroix Limoncello is good. LaCroix Limoncello. Oh, I can put my shirt back on. LaCroix Limoncello is good. Smoke weed every day. And I'm sure someone heard, I'm sure someone heard Dreamcast guy joking about something and they were like, oh, you know, they took it. People take my shit out of context all the time. LaCroix pumpkin spice sausage. Limoncello is okay. I actually like the Limoncello LaCroix better than real Limoncello. Xbox Series X / PS5 and PC, you can only pick two. What would you recommend average consumer to get? Well, you're saying for me to pick two. The two that I would pick was PC and PS5. Because the exclusives, mostly exclusives on PS5. And on PC, it's just the way to go for third party if you have the money. The average consumer, it's up. They have to know their play style, man. You know, if you're only about third-party games and you're not, or you only play like a few games a year, maybe go for the Series S. If you want the best third-party experiences and don't want a PC, Series X. Have you heard the heavy MJ concentrate called butane honey oil? It's smoked using a bond, T-nail, and heated with propane torch. It's for real. It sounds like something my friend Nick would do. How many milligrams is it of THC's in it, man? I didn't watch the Apple event today. I saw the iPad Air. It looks pretty nice, man. The iPad Air looks real nice. People always told me, flip did a bit up skip, boing did up dip bit a bip dip flip. Have you ever daily driven on Android? Yeah, I'm doing a daily drive on Android right now. I have the Google Pixel 4a. I have I've had tons of notes before. Had the Galaxy S3. I've had plenty. I think I've had more Android phones than I've had iPhones. Had a Galaxy S10. I rocked my Pixel 4 XL unit for a while. You awesome drank rip. It's in Afghan. Thank you, man. I'm not sure what you mean though. So yeah, I've daily driven more Androids than iPhones. Eric Steele just got done playing Halo 5 on my Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Plus, I connected my phone to my TV, and it felt like the Xbox One I connected controller. This is crazy and awesome. I'm gonna try it later. I'm gonna download Project xCloud. What's the app that you download on your phone, and I'll just connect my account up to it. I do say that does turn me off to Android products, or Apple products, I mean, that they won't let xCloud on. I'm trying. What is it called on? Is it just Xbox Game Pass or? What do unicorn kisses taste like? They taste like it's like almost like fruit punch without actual sugar, without sugar or fake sugar in it. I'm getting the Galaxy Z Fold 2 on Friday. Oh Jesus, that is a nice fucking phone, man. That's a real nice phone, son. I hear the new Fold 2 is good too. What seltzer? Have I tried the Note? There is no Note. They went from 10 to 20, right? There was no Note 11. Rich, do you see the absurd statement Spotify made about Apple One? They are complaining that they won't be able to compete against Apple anymore. I have to see what Apple One is about. Did you see New Boogie's video about you? It's new. Yes, I did. I spoke about it a few times in this stream. It is what it is, you know. I made a video criticizing him. Not even criticizing him. I made a video criticizing just the take he had. So, that's it. So you have to have Game Pass and download that to your phone. Then you need to download Xbox Cloud, and my phone pairs with my TV. Very easy. Okay, let me have Game Pass and download that to your phone. I'm gonna do that right now. It's just called Xbox Game Pass or Xbox Game Streaming. I'm going to install Game Pass. Then I'm going to try it. That's a review of mobile gaming with xCloud. Do a review? It's really that good, Eric, huh? Download it now. I'm going to punt. Just Game Pass. Game Pass. Okay. Yeah, let's stop with the Dreamcast guy trolling. That's... should I stick to my PS4 Slim or get a PS5 on pre-order? Or wait, it's up to you. Is there anything... Like, here is the thing. You don't need to buy the consoles right away. You know? Yeah, you know, I'm going to do it for my YouTube channel. But I really think if it wasn't for YouTube, I would just be buying the new graphics cards and calling it a day. And then next year I would get the next-gen consoles. Which is probably a lie. Who am I lying? Why am I even lying right now? I know I would fucking get them all because I'm an idiot. I can't do Kermit the Frog. You know, I mean, I wouldn't worry about... Here's the thing. I always buy warranties on my consoles. They have saved, especially GameStop's warranty has saved my ass many times. I'm not sponsored by GameStop. I am not sponsored by any of the Best Buy, but I buy the warranties and they help. Like, you could literally, like, oh man, I fucked up my, you know, a dog took a dump on my Switch. All right. Just wipe the turds off and we'll get you another one. You're a bald god, Rich. Why, thank you. I'm like in a good state right now. I'm not tired yet. That could change at any minute because we're about to go into overtime, but I'm still chilling. I'm not tired. I'm not like wired like I was a little bit before. Berserk Gamer Guts. Xbox using Wi-Fi 5, PS5 using Wi-Fi 6. You think it'll make a difference for next gen? For those who can't hardwire? Yeah, Wi-Fi 6 definitely makes a difference in bandwidth, man. Definitely makes a difference. Definitely makes a difference. So, I've used Wi-Fi 6. It's impressive. Dude, you know, I'm not a big fan of Microsoft, but now that I can play Halo without buying the game system, this is just download Game Pass app and then just download Xbox Cloud Beta. I'm gonna have to try it. I'll try it tonight. I believe you, man. I'm telling you, it's the beginning of the future. It's the beginning of the future. Best exclusives PS5, best third-party Xbox, best performance PC, get them all. That's what I've been doing. What do you think about that? Best exclusives PS5. Yeah, it seems like it's going to go that way, man. Yeah, well, that's a pretty good deal, McLean. I could see why Spotify's nervous. Anthony Stevens, Rich, do you think the PS5 will be easy to modify? I have no idea. I'm sure people are going to tell you within like months of it coming out, though, like changing the color of LED lights. They may let you just do that in software. Jay, I predict Sony's PS5 disc console will be $399. That would be pretty amazing. Kind of would make it stupid to buy the 350 one. Well, no, you got. We'll find out tomorrow, Jay. We'll find out tomorrow, Jay. The truth will be on our butt cheeks tomorrow. The truth. The whole truth. So nothing but the truth. So help you, cucumber. Rich, can you flop your fupa for a sickly peasants? No. I can't wait for that stream tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Those streams, on top of the fact that I'd be watching it anyway, are great revenue streams for this channel. Probably going to be, I'm thinking probably about 6,000 to 7,000 people here. We'll hang out, have a pre-show here where we talk about cucumbers, and maybe I'll put a cucumber up my ass. No, I won't. And don't ever ask me to do that. I'm serious. Don't. No. What do you think of the iPad Air 4? It looks pretty fucking good. I got the iPad Air 2. It's actually more powerful than my iPad. And this thing is smooth as silk, son. So you're going to have a hell of an experience on that. I get really excited for new tech. I always upgrade my phones every year. You're in the same club as me, son. You're in the same club as me. I feel you. I feel you. So I love new tech. Daddy loves new tech. I fought it, though. I fought the temptation. I was tempted to buy the Note 20. But I know some people are like, Rich, you only live once. But, man, with all the other tech I got to buy for, like, I'm buying at least one 3080. I think I'm going to buy two. Thank God those are legit tax write-offs because I use them in work computers. Going to be buying all the next-gen consoles. Thankfully, those are tax write-offs because I'm going to be filming them. And that's really the reason I'm buying more than multiple versions of... Like, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would just buy one Xbox, the Xbox Series X, the PS5, and call it a day. This is going to be expensive. This is going to... Fuck my ass. Do you prefer iPhone? No, there's things I prefer about Android. There's things I prefer about iOS. I've always had Samsung. I have an S20 Plus now and had an iPhone XS for work and hated it. Got them to give me the Note 20 instead. Oh, you have a nice job. I like your job. How are you liking the Note 20? What are you expecting to see in the PS5 showcase tomorrow? Prices! What are you hoping to see tomorrow? Prices! All I want to see is some prices. I don't know. I don't care about anything else, you bastards. All I want is prices. Just tell me how much the consoles are going to cost. That's all I need to know. You should watch my stream, Kevin. Why am I holding a cucumber? Why are you not holding a cucumber? You need to be holding a cucumber. Lay off the cigarettes, Richie. Have you seen the online report from Bloomberg that the PS5 production is being reduced by up to 4 million units due to problems with custom design chips? Yes, I heard about it, but I heard that Sony is denying it. I'm kind of glad, like, at the 11th hour when I started filming today, that news came up that they're denying it, because that's something I want to talk about in and of itself. I was almost going to make a video on the shortage, but then I decided to make a video on the pricing, and here we are. Butt cheeks for days, son. Butt cheeks for days. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Why?
Have you seen the online report from... Oh, yeah, I already answered that. Okay. It's not possible, but could you imagine if Microsoft made xCloud work through the mobile iOS browser and completely bypassed Apple? Oh, I would just die. I'm sure Apple would be able to put a stop to it. I'm sure they could put a stop to it. They're Apple. They're worth $2 trillion. It's kind of frightening that a single corporation is worth that much money. Holy shit, man. What's your dream car? I would say a Lamborghini, but I would settle for a Tesla. Teslas are fucking fast, man. Oh, Teslas are so fast. So fast. They're speedy cars, man. What is it, 0 to 60 in like 2.3 fucking seconds or something like that? Oofa. Oofa. I've been playing through Twisted Metal 1 and 2 on my PS1 with my friends. I missed the car combat genre. I agree it's a good genre. I agree. It's a good genre. Oh, handling is good too, but you know, if a car is fast and it handles, handling is, yeah, you going around those turns. You want your tires to grip to the road. You want to feel those turns. You want to feel them. Did you see Boogie's response video to your Boogie video? Yes, I did. And it's fine. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Remember Vigilante 8? Yes, that was a clone of the Twisted Metal games. And that was actually for the N64 as well. Use that cigarette accent to say something a cig-smoking ant would say, please. P.S. Love your content, Rich. Keep at it. Your videos make my day. I shoved a whole pack of Camels right up my ass, and now I can't find them when I put my hand up my ass. They're not there. PS5 or PS3 fat, which do you think is bigger, the PS5? Google Fish. I made you say what the fuck? I'm scared. If I made Google Fish what the fuck, that's scary. Nothing makes Google Fish what the fuck. He sends me pictures of men's hairy asses on Twitter. And I made him what the fuck. I feel those turns every day, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. You're talking about sex. That's what you're talking about. Zonda R would be my choice of car. Zonda R? What's amazing to me where I live is that DVDs are still majorly prominent. Sort of makes me want stuff like VHS to go retro just to see how it goes. Yeah, VHS look you go even like a good quality hi-fi SP VHS tape. You're gonna think you have cataracts, man. Trust me, I grew up with VHS. I don't want to go back. Jeff Bezos to be worth $1 trillion by no man should have that much wealth. Look, I'm all about capitalism, but there needs to somehow be like someone's worth $1 trillion. That's just asking for corruption. Like it's just impossible. You're an unstoppable person at that point. Like, Rich, you missed my super chat, I think. Let me go check that out. Let me check out this situation. Let me check it out. Dan in the foot. Dan in the foot. Rich in the butt and Dan in the foot. Dan in the foot. Do you think we'll ever get an Elden Ring or is it a ghost? They're kind of thinking it's a ghost at this point. Sorry, Dan in the foot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little too baked to continue this stream. Thank you for your continued support. Whether you were in the regular chat or super chat, I appreciate all of you. And I'll be back tomorrow with so much content that your ass cheeks will be hurting. And we're going to be having a live stream. We're going to be having an hour pre-show. I'm going to be streaming from that setup, so it's not going to have the same... Maybe I can stream from this setup. Oh, no. I'll think about it. I'm definitely streaming tomorrow, though, and I'm going to have commentary. It doesn't matter which way I'm streaming from it. Have a good night, folks. You've all been wonderful, and I'll see you tomorrow.